It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Uses the stiff arm. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 21 carries, 75 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And 6.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Conley. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still a lot to be determined in terms of their final seeding. We do know they'll be in the playoffs, but in what shape, what capacity, we're not sure. But here, ready for a sports cliche, and then just take them one game at a time, right?
They have to. And look, the thing about cliches, they've been proven over time. All right, we know that. So, yes, take it one game at a time, but make sure that there's no let-up, no getting off the gas, right? No mental letdowns, because each one is important for them to accomplish their goals.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the
pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Their own 48-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews.
Jackson's pass. Complete.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 77 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down.
Now it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
A.K. Dobbins, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Jackson's
a gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson from the shotgun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
3rd down.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
Now Burrow on first down. Campbell making the catch. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Time to tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's got Burton here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Cole now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV.
Touchdown, London.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Jackson's pass.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow throwing the out route and complete. It's Adams. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Back to Mixon on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one.
Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
From the gun, Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Bengals grab it. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, it's a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Jackson now. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete.
Jackson's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's second and inches at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Ravens on third down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Raven first down.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
37. Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
To throw is Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Larry Ogunjobi in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Second down and goal.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, that's complete right around the 8. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
14.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He finds his running back, Mixon.
Burrows.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Here's Burrow.
at the 40.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And Burrow going to throw again.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Burrow. Campbell making the catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Devontae.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with... And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
2-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The ball carrier.
Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Burrow's pass.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Now Burrow on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22.
Burrow looking to pass. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Jackson's pass.
12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
Now Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's got Burton here.
Burrow.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. A draw play for Mixon. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Complete to
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessful.
over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 35-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Man open left side is Brown.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Baltimore.
Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Duvernay. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals.
From the gun, Jackson going up top. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He was
the Ravens on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down at the 11.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Dante Pettis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. His kick is right through. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Ravens.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Burrow will throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down again.
Joe Burrow sacked.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. And a Raven 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense. No!
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
He finds his running back, Mixon.
Burrow's pass.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson going to run. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Gain 3 brings up 2nd and goal. Tonight.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have